This is not an Amazon box. This is a Calumet photography box all the way from Germany. And you know what? The price was better and the delivery was quicker, even though it was coming from Germany. Look at my videos. The last straw was when Amazon decided to send me a lens, to sell me a lens as new that I'd already returned previously as faulty. I always kind of had an idea that Amazon were selling return goods as new, because the amount of times I had lenses with fingerprints and dust and everything. But they're just so convenient, aren't they, Amazon? You know, you make the order, it arrives, any problems you can send it back, fair enough. But if you just get problem after problem after problem, I just had absolutely enough. So you know what? I've taken my business to a proper photography shop. And they were great. I always get to deal with the same person, which never happens at Amazon, and it's all a bit more personal. And well, we'll wait and see, won't we? Because this is the first order I've had off of them, and if this has any signs of being used and abused, my luck just doesn't get any better. So I just hope that we're going to be in luck. Boom. I know you didn't see much of that, guys, but we are now open. Here we go. Rather a big box. Ah, yeah. There you go. Decent packaging. Nice. Okay. Sort of more heavyweight than the Amazon packaging, which is good. Yeah, very nicely packaged actually. Top marks for that. Finally, I have an Amazon alternative that's going to get my business. Let's be honest, guys, I spend a lot of money, so you know, I've lost out as Amazon, unfortunately. Constant bad service, and that's what happens. Alright, there we go. As you can probably see, it's a Lowepro bag. Wow, even more packaging in the bottom of that huge box. Okay. Well, so far so good. It all looks new and very much unused. Okay, let's give you some details on this bag. I have pretty much checked out all the bags from both Manfrotto and Lowepro, because they're the only two that are realistically in any of the shops near me. I know there's many other brands out there, but I can't go and test them because they don't sell them in the shops near me. Now, this is the Pro Runner BP350 AW2. Now, I did have the Pro Tactic bag, but I felt like a Ninja Turtle. It was just so huge on my back. And what I've come to find is, with mirrorless, Sony A7s in particular, all the bags have the correct areas, but they're all way too deep, which means from left to right your camera doesn't rattle around, but up and down it does. Now, yeah, okay, you can build some kind of a sponge platform for your camera to sit on, but what I found was they're so thick, the bags, that some of them weren't suitable for carry-on because they were too thick. I mean, the beauty of this one, I'm hoping anyway, let's have a look at the dimensions here. Now, it is heavy bag, that's the only big problem with it at 2.4, but what are you going to do, eh? So this is the weird part about this one. So 29 by 39.5, but this is the clincher, 11.5 deep. Now, in actual fact, when you do measure this bag, it really isn't anything like 11.5 deep. to be honest, as you can see, it's a lot thicker than that, but I guess it's 11.5 deep if you completely crush it down. But here's the main thing with this one, and that is the deepness in here itself. That really is the clincher for this. So it's just right deepness for the A7s. Now, another thing I didn't like about the Pro Tactic was that there wasn't any kind of external pockets, and I found that I brought the Manfrotto Red B, and that also didn't have any external pockets. It's just, you know, you don't need anything too great. Your keys, your passport. It's just nice to have something, your phone. Another thing I like about this one is it's got the handle here. So when you are in the queue to board the plane, you could hold it here, and then you don't look like you've got this huge backpack on, drawing all the attention to yourself. I'd prefer it if it came in some other colours and it wasn't so clearly a camera bag, but again, what you're going to do. So what are the main reasons for buying this one? Well, to be honest, it's the external pockets and your thickness. That is the main reasons if you want to be purchasing this particular one. So here we go with the pockets themselves. Now, one major thing for me was the 85 GM lens. That's definitely a big deal. And with it being such an expensive lens, I'd quite like to carry it with it in its little case that it came with. So, if you have an 85 GM, will it fit in this bag? And the answer is that it fits exactly in this bag, perfectly in this bag. So that's what I like about it, that it isn't too deep. This is the cheap and cheerful FE50. Bang. See, not too deep. Some of the bags, you push these little lenses in and they get absolutely lost and they're swimming around, so they can go up and down as well as left and right, but that is just perfect to put in there, and the GM85 fits just right. Look at that, perfectly edge to edge. Obviously I'm going to play around with it and get it all perfect, you know, that takes time. I'm not going to film all of that, but I don't know, all the bag makers out there that aren't mainstream, they may do a better solution, but I'm really limited to Manfrotto and Lowepro and Case Logic. They're the main three that I could go and test. And using the A7, I tested all the bags, and this one was my favourite simply because of the deepness of it. The Manfrotto Red B actually looks nicer, and I feel the quality is a bit better, but it was just so deep. It was almost 10 centimeters deeper than this bag. So when I put one of the little FE lenses like the 28 or the 50 inside, the Manfrotto bag was just absolutely swallowing the lens. You could stack them 2 or 3 high. There was so much deepness, which I don't want. This one is absolutely perfect, and it's not too big, so when you're wearing it and you turn around quick, if you're in a mall or something, you won't knock over everything on the shelves, which is also very important. So there it is, the Lowepro Pro Runner BP 350 AW2. Not good for digital SLR cameras, it's too shallow. But if you're running Sony mirrorless, this one is perfect. As usual, guys, it's been emotional.